Hey y'all, hey. This is again on Saturdays. You know, I just come on here every Saturday to do my affirmation, Hollywood Code Saturday affirmations with you guys. I am here in the room. Yes, yes, for another Saturday. Blessed to be alive, blessed to be in the presence of this room. I'm not having a panel. Panels are on Wednesdays. Saturdays is just for me to just give some energy out to the universe, which that's why I call my segment of this Hollywood Code Saturday Affirmations. Hi guys, how y'all doing today? So this week's topic for me, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's real, it's real. This week's topic is every move I make is intentional. Good, good topic, right? Great topic. I need anybody that's in the room just keep on. I need the people to come in. When you come in, I need y'all to stop that strolling. Just come to this page, baby. Every Saturday, your girl do this. It helps me. I love giving back. So I need y'all to stop strolling. You know, one thing is this. This might be the one thing that y'all need to hear today. Okay? If you ever been like this moving in your purpose, you know, life is like sometimes you need to reset. I need a reset. Sometimes you gotta reset. I do all the time. I reset all the time. But it's necessary, people, so keep that in your mind. Every week you should reset, especially when it comes to that Saturday. Reset. Because you done already had a long week, right? Working, whatever you might be doing for the week, school, whatever. Reset on Saturdays. Light them candles, baby. Have your little vino and enjoy. Those that partake in that. You don't, get you some cucumber water. I like that too. But welcome, y'all. Welcome to Hollywood Code Saturday Affirmations. Well, here in my space, we don't talk for the weak. We talk for the real. We don't move confused. I don't like confusion. And we definitely don't move by accident. Okay? I move in intention, with intention. So I just need a quick check-in with people that may be listening. And if you can hear me, let me be clear about this. I just need you to tap the screen. If you don't want to, that's fine. Just listen. I'm good. Either way. I'm good either way. Like Boosie say, you know I love Boosie. If I was not married to somebody, Boosie would be probably, I know this is weird, but he probably would be I don't know. I love Boosie for some reason. But if you listen to him, you will understand why. But we'll get on that another day when I talk about some other stuff. But anyway, I need to get this algorithm up. I need y'all to share this live. I don't care. Share it with somebody that's in your life. I need everybody to be locked into the screen, locked in. And just say to yourself, guess what? Every move that you make will be intentional because every move that I make is intentional. Every move I make is intentional. Every move that I make is intentional. Every move that I make is intentional. Okay? So, I personally don't move off feelings. No, that's not what your girl do. I move on vision. Right? I see people on social media sometimes. I'll be laughing. I'll be like, ooh, if I could just connect with that person, we could be a power team. Because it takes only one thing from one person to bring something else in to make that thing like pop. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't get it because they always into their own little thing, you know. I'm fine with that too. Stay in your own lane because I stay in mine. But if you want to be on board Hollywood Coast train, baby, come on in the room. I don't entertain with confusion, but I do operate in clarity. If it doesn't align with me, baby, or where I'm going, it doesn't deserve access to Hollywood. It just don't. It just really doesn't. So if you're here in the comments, like I said, this is not a panel. If you want to, you can just put in the box down there at the bottom, at the, your comments or whatever. Put intentional down there. If you really live in intentionality, just put intentional in the box. Put it down there in the comments. Because I need y'all locked in on this one. I really do. Because I see you. Yeah, I told you. I see you. You know, we waking up right now on a beautiful Saturday. Last night I had a great night with my neighbors, you know. We was over there just playing games, talking or whatever. Great vibe. I didn't wake up till like 1300, 1 o'clock. That was intentional because I needed rest. But I would tell you this. I don't chase. I position myself. I don't forge. I align myself. I don't beg people. I attract people. Ooh, what about that attract? What about that attract? That attraction. So, when you think about that, what you think about it? I think that's boss energy. I'm running the freaking show, baby. I'm here. I'm that chick. As long as you put that in your mind, baby, you're going to be good. Confidence. You got to, that swag, baby. You got to have it. So, real talk. If that hit you a little different, if you like what I just said, just tap it. Because, hey, I'm in two sororities. One is non-collegiate and one is collegiate. I am one with the non-collegiate. They call me prime time. The one that is collegiate, they call me strategic mastermind. It's for a purpose, baby. Intentional. So let me say something. A lot of people don't want to hear, a lot of things you got to say a lot of times because people get jealous. I don't know what that's about. Why we jealous of each other? Why? Why? When I say what I say, I will say again, every move I make is intentional. Because this came over my spirit. I'm telling y'all, it came over my spirit. I'm not just here talking to y'all. I'm really talking about some things that really, things in your life that can make big decisions, big changes, big movements, all this and that. Real stuff. I'm talking about, look, sometimes, them people to be like, hey, I'm going to call you, whoop the whoop. I ain't worried about you. You don't call me, that's fine. You don't want to talk to me or whatever. You think I give a daggone? No, I don't. Not really. You think I'm mad because you might not come on a panel with me or you might not come on my panels when I'm having discussions. I don't care. But I will say this. I'm talking about people like with intention. If you care, I'm going to care because I'm that type. I will call you if you call me. If you text me, I'm going to text you back. I know who I'm going to give my time to. I know who I want to allow in my space. That's intentional too. Everybody does not deserve access, baby. Not to you. No, they don't. They don't deserve access. So some people just need love. I get that. I do too. Others need distance. Give me my 50 feet. I believe in that. I can be in a space with you and I feel that energy. I'll be like, let me move back a little bit. Let me jump back. Because really, you don't want that on you. I believe in that. I don't know. You ain't gonna jump. You're gonna put that stuff on me, baby. So intentional people, we don't move this randomly. We kind of like, we watching. And guess what month this is? It's April, baby. I'm a Taurus. My birthday is on 4/27. That's the real stuff. I'll be 52. I'm proud of my age. I am. So, like I said, intentional people don't just move randomly. They don't wake up and just see what happens. They already thinking about things in their mind all night, all day, that's me. And no, they decide, what's going to happen? I already know what I'm going to do for the day when I wake up. Whatever the hell I want to do. That part. But hold on, I'm going to tell you something else. If you're here, tap it. Tap screen, tap screen, tap screen. When I walk in a room, though, I don't ask to be seen because I'm going to be automatically felt. You're going to feel me, baby. Yes, you're going to feel me. If you don't feel me, baby, you're going to feel it. Because I'm always going to be that one. I'll never degrade myself for nobody. I'm going to be that one. My presence speaks for itself. I might not look like some. I might not be like someone. I'm tall as hell, yeah. But guess what? I'm that girl. I'm that girl. I always say that all my life. I'm that girl. Y'all ain't seen it yet, but I'm that chick. Yes. So, I will say this about me. I'm disciplined, though. I'm focused. And I am intentional. Because every move that I make is going to be intentional. I don't chase. Like I said, I don't do that. But I do attract. And I don't force. I align. Now, for people that might just come in the room, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. It is what it is. We talking about people being intentional in your life. So you didn't come here, again, like I said, by accident. Today, we're trying to put this out here in the universe about how you need to reset your life every week, every Saturday. After you finish for the week, Monday through Friday, reset on Saturday. So let me talk to you for real right now. Some of y'all's biggest problems sometimes, in life can come from unintentional decisions. Having been around the wrong folks, having the wrong conversations, being in the wrong environments. Them environments, woo child. I done found myself in some environments, and let me tell you the truth. I had to swag my stuff out. I had to dip set, and it was great. I'm good with it. But you ain't gonna get me stuck. That's just how I don't function that way. Because a lot of times, people be moving off their feelings and not purpose. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's be real. I don't know why this keeps happening to me sometimes though, but I kind of do. It's just been it's on me. It happens all the time. I walk into a club sometimes here in the DMV area. I get the attention. And I'm like, I don't want the attention today. I just need the people to leave me alone. I just come here to enjoy myself. I'm trying to parlay. I'm trying to have a cocktail. I'm trying to get a VIP session. Can I sit down? Can you leave me alone? But I will say this, because sometimes, we keep allowing things that don't mean or supposed to be in our purpose to come into our world. Sometimes you got to, how do people do? You got to dip it out, baby. You got to dip it out. So I ain't going to say it's bad luck, because it's not. I don't believe in all that. I just think that that's lack of intention sometimes. Intentional people, we don't have to explain our boundaries. We know our boundaries. We know our boundaries. We're not going to allow people in our spaces that we don't want in our spaces. You know how to put that edge off. You be like, look, you're not going to mess with me today. I'm not going to mess with you today. You stay in your lane. You got your swimming lane. I got my swimming lane. We gonna get there together though, but just leave me alone. Let me be over here. So a lot of people sometimes, they trying to enforce things. They try to come in and try to take over your space, your life, whatever. I'm not arguing with you. I don't want to argue, like the people said, but I know how I can control it. But being intentional means you know a lot, right? Who don't know about what intentionality? Come on, man. Y'all, we grown folks. We in the room, we grown. We know that we need to think before we move, right? We know that things in life. Sorry, my aunt called me because it's my grandfather's birthday. He turned 96 today. I'll call her back in a minute. Because I already talked to them today once. See? But I would say this. I see the outcome a lot of times before I act. I ask myself a lot of times, does this move match where I'm trying to go? So I need y'all to say this with me. Every move I make is intentional. If it don't align with me, I release it. If it don't build me, I don't entertain it. Let's say that one more time for the people in the room. Every move I make is intentional. If it don't align with me, I release it. If it don't build me, I don't entertain it. So your life will change if you think like that. When your decisions stop being all this chaos and accidental stuff, and you start thinking about being intentional, you're going to have a deeper purpose within your own spirit. You're going to have things that come to you just, oh my God, the blessings is coming, the blessings is coming, the blessings is coming, because that's what happens. So let's bring this into alignment right now with your purpose and all this and that, and, with what God or, with your spirituality. Some people, I don't care whatever makes you happy is what makes you happy. That's how I move. But I need you to know this, though. In the scripture with the Bible and whatever, because I do read the Bible, I'm an OES member as well. So that's kind of, the ritual. People that understand that it's part of the Bible. Some people don't know that, but yeah, it is. But Proverbs 16:9 does say this: a man's heart plans his way, right? And the Lord will direct your steps. Okay? So that means really is this. You can make plans, you can move with intention, but when you truly are aligned, God orders the steps behind your decisions, correct? Because here to ring it, I'm not sure. I'm not just going to say this without strategy here. I'm talking about alignment again, right? Focus. I don't move out of fear. I move in faith. I don't chase outcomes. I move in direction. Y'all know what direction is. You got to move in direction, the direction that you need in your life. Don't go and with negative stuff with the people. Don't. When people come with chaos, move away fast, real fast, because they'll try to draw you in. And I don't like them people trying to draw nothing to me that's not good, because I need all the blessings. I need all the great things to happen in my life. I need all the intentional things that's meant for me. So even with faith, right? Telling y'all what's happening today. I swear to you, I never get this many calls. What's for me, I tell you this, does not require confusion, because I align in purpose. And what's not for me, I release it without hesitation. And I don't need everybody to say oh, yeah, you like this, believe in this, whoop. No, you moving your own. But I came here today, like I said, for a reason. Because every move I make is intentional. God directs my steps. What's for me will find me. So in closing, because the people keep calling, I got to find out what's happening. I know it's nothing important. Because if it was that, maybe they'd be calling my son. And my son be like, Mom, what's popping off? And he's 30-something. He would just been like, Mom, they calling. I walk in purpose. I move with clarity. I live in intention. And I trust every step that's ordered for my life. That's important. You got to trust it. And another thing from a part of the Bible is this. A man's heart plans his way, right? And the Lord directs the steps. That's Proverbs 16:9. You can make plans for your life, right? You can move in intention, but when you truly are aligned, God orders the steps behind your decisions. I'm telling you. So when I say move, with every move that you have, move intentionally, do it. I'm not just talking about the strategy. I'm not just talking about alignment all the time, but I am talking about alignment to a point. Because you can't move in fear. Because I move in faith. I don't chase outcomes, but I trust direction. And so if you think about all that, you know where you're going. Everybody here's smart. We grown folks, right? So because when you move with your intentional movement and alignment and all that, and your steps are in order and you don't get lost in the sauce like people say, you get the LED, baby. You sparked up. Ooh, who like the glow? I like the sun glow. Everybody had the LED, right? So before I end, because I'm finna close out, because I'm gonna call my granddaddy and them. People turned up. We supposed to turn up. He's 96. That's the only grandparent I have alive right now, and I'm 52. In about 20 some days. I have to say this. Let's give a shout out to my man, my main man. Yeah, my main man, my grandpa, Gladwell Lee Brown. Yeah, he got a country name. We from the South, baby. He turned 96 years old today. I just want to take a moment to tell y'all this. I'm blessed to have him in my life. I don't want to get emotional. I be trying to be hard like a solid brick wall, baby. But with him, I can't be solid. I don't know. I get to crying. But he made it to 96 years old today. And he's been more than just a grandfather to me. A lot of people don't know this. But yeah, he's been more than a grandfather to me. He's been more like a father to me. He's been a protector to me. He's been a teacher, a steady presence in my life, my family's life. He's been there when I needed like guidance and, things that I might not do that's all the way right, in some aspects, because I can go off the cuff. He'll reel me back in. But I'll never forget the times that he has stepped in and took care of me as a child, even when my parents was not around. That's the kind of love that you really don't get, especially during these times. It's kind of love of sacrifice and consistency, and that means more to me than anything. And today I thank God that he's here still. I get my 30th wedding anniversary is May 9th, so I'm praying that he's able to see that, because he'll see his first grandchild be married 30 years. That's amazing. But he's been through all my journeys in life, being, a young girl, going to the military at 19, serving over 26 years of active duty service, becoming commissioned as an officer after being enlisted for 9 years. I was enlisted first, so I have to give my grace. I'm a Mustang, so I have to give my grace with that. And then I went over to officer candidate school, and I became an officer in the military. I retired as a lieutenant commander in the United States Coast Guard. He was able to see that. He was able to see me have my child years before that, because my son was born in 96. So now my son will be 32 coming up here in May. May and April is always busy for my family. It's crazy. So just to know that, and now he's watching me. I had got my master's degree, because of course you got to have a bachelor's and all that. So I had my bachelor's, my master's, and now I'm working on my doctoral degree. So he's able to see all of this out of his first grandchild. I think that's amazing. And it's because of what he taught me. I was going to make him proud regardless. My goal was to make that man proud because of things that I've seen him go through as an African-American man in North Carolina, in the South. People that's brown. Yeah. So, and I ain't gonna lie, my mama's side of the family, we got other people that's not brown, but I saw what my grandfather went through, and it was rough. Okay? Rough. But I'm very blessed to have him in my life, and I thank God for him every day. So, like I said, some of my simple memories, and which to me is really not simple, they really mean a lot, is that he taught me how to fish, gut them fish, scale the fish, cut the heads off. I love still doing that stuff. He taught me about patience, wisdom. He gave me wisdom, and he spent a lot of time with me as a little kid. And I can remember being on the car porch with him, and it'd be hot. It used to be hot when I was a kid, but we'd be out there, and I'd be sitting out there with them too. I didn't care the flies flying around. Y'all know how the country people be. But those are some of the best memories that you can ever have. Simple, very simple. So he gave me lessons that go far beyond any educational things, period. I mean, that's coming from the heart. That's what God aligns us for. It's like to build each other up. And I'm thankful for that. And there's nothing else I can say about that. It's just to be thankful for. To be done. So my grandfather, he is my inspiration. He's my strength. He's given me longevity, I believe, too, to change a lot of things in my life. Resilience. He is the one that showed me how to really care about people. He motivated me, and I still am motivated through him every day. And as I look at you today, I want to say this to you all. If you have somebody in your life, make a change for them. Do something great for somebody in your life, because that's what we're supposed to do. And I thank everybody that's come here today to listen to this. I thank you for everything, especially my grandpa, that he's done for me, especially the guidance that he gave me. Like I said, his care and his unconditional love, baby. Yes. I used to sing in the choir at the church. Listen, I thought I was that thing, baby. Yes. But I want to say happy birthday again to my grandpa. I'm grateful for all of y'all that listened today. And thank you that y'all can be here to share his birthday with me today, because I'm going to give him a call because people keep calling. So in the bottom, if you want to, in the comments, just put amen or something, because that's what he lives by, and I do too. And tap that screen. If you didn't tap it, that's fine. But I will see y'all next Saturday, and I wish y'all blessings. I wish y'all all the blessings. And just remember, be intentional. Your girl Hollywood is out. I can call the people back.